Hello, I am back. I thought I would bring today a video that is really important. It's all about university. I want to share with you my top 10 tips about starting uni because I know a lot of you will be going to university in September, and I just wanted to give you a few pointers. I am now in my third year at uni. In September I start, and it will be my last and final year doing law, which is really sad. But I want to share with you my top tips because I know how it feels. I know that you're going to be really scared going into this new place that you've not been before. Like, it's scary. I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified. I was moving 3 hours away from home and I had no idea what to expect. I was really shy. I was concerned that I wouldn't get on with people, or they wouldn't like me, or I wouldn't like my course, or I'd find it too hard and like drop out, but I haven't. I'm still here. So I thought I'd bring you my top tips, and there are 10 of them. Oh, by the way, firstly, I have to show you this new purchase I've got. It's beautiful. Hold on. So I needed a new bag for uni when I go back in September, and I got one. It is from River Island. It was £47, and I wanted a black one so it goes with everything, but I've gotten into snake print recently, and I don't know why, but I'm absolutely in love with it. I just love snake print. So I thought I would try and look for one, and I said to my mum, because I went with my mum, I was like, when I see it, I'll know. When I see it, I'll get it. I know what I'm on about. When I see it, I will have that bag. And I found it. And it is this. I'm in love. Ta-da! It is River Island. It's got the snake print up here and a zip kind of detail. It's huge. I mainly like it because it's got the huge satchel bag. I don't really buy bags without the satchel bags. The print of it is kind of like the snaky alligator, I don't know, one of them skins. Obviously it's not real, it's fake, and it's huge and it'll fit everything in, and I love it. But I thought I'd share this with you. If you guys needed a new bag for uni and you wanted to fit everything in, it's got compartments, that kind of thing, try this guy out. They've got so many in River Island at the minute, so affordable but good quality as well. Back to my pointers. Number 1 pointer is don't hide. There will be people when you go into your flats or your dorms, whatever, that will stay in their rooms and not really make an effort to get to know people. There is always one person in each flat that will be that person. They will hide. Please don't do this. I was so tempted on a lot of occasions to just hide and run away and not get to know people. You need to get to know people. That's why you're at uni. It's not just getting your education, that like letter on a piece of paper. It is a life experience. You need to get to know people. Not because like you want a really good job at the end of it, but because you need to make friends. You're going to be there for 3 years, and you need to remember you're all in the same boat. You're all going to a completely new place, and you're all in a humongous boat, all in the same situation, and you don't know what you're doing. You just need to get to know people. Don't be scared to approach people and get to know them. You will make friends. Without a doubt, you will make friends. It will happen. You don't need to like be concerned that you're not going to get on with people. You will make friends. You just have to get yourself out there a bit. Whether that's like even just going in the lounge in your flat, in your communal area, to get to know your flatmates, or go for a drink, or go out clubbing, anything. Just do what you find more comfortable to get to know your people, and you will make friends very quickly because you all want to make friends. Number 2. Don't bring a million utensils. Obviously parents will go AWOL. My mum did, and my dad did. They will want you to take everything possible. I've still got utensils that have not touched and have labels on still, that I took with me in first year. You don't need everything. I would say take a wok. Woks are amazing. A frying pan and a saucepan. They are your pans. If you need anything else, you can buy them. You could go to Morrison's and they're like £5. Like, you don't need anything like, what are them really not, I don't know any kitchen brands, but then you don't need anything expensive. If you need it, it's trial and error. If you need it, you go buy it. Don't bring a load of stuff because you won't use it. 3, go out and enjoy yourself. Like I said kind of earlier, just allow yourself to go out of your comfort zone. I know personally, when I went to uni, I was really scared of doing anything. I didn't really like clubbing. I didn't really like getting to know people because I was shy and I was concerned they wouldn't like me. Just do it. Just go out with your flatmates, go out with your subject friends, like from your course, and just do things, like get to know people. Allow yourself to experience uni without having to sit in a lecture room and take down notes constantly. Like, there is so much more to uni than just a degree. So make sure that you go out and enjoy it, and don't just waste your time sat in your room revising, because you will get a good grade. You're there to get a good grade. You're not going to miss out on this opportunity to not get a good grade. You just need to experience uni as well. Number 4, be yourself. I could not say this enough. You just got to be yourself. When you first get to uni, everyone will fib. Everyone will tell little porky pies about themselves, and they won't be completely honest with you. And I'm telling you now, you'll do it as well. I did it. We all tell little porky pies to try and fit in. They will come out eventually. People will figure out when you get closer to people that wasn't quite you when you first got there, or that wasn't really your personality, and that was a bit strange that you acted like that. It happens. We all do it. We all tell little lies to try and make ourselves look better, or just try and be this different person. It won't go down well. Naturally, being at uni, you will change as a person. You'll become more independent, and you'll experience new things, and it will change your personality. Not in a bad way or a good way. You'll just mature, I guess. But you need to just be yourself. People will like you for that, and if they don't, who cares? You don't need them around anyway if that's how they feel. But you just need to be yourself, because a lot of people will appreciate that far more than going to uni and meeting a load of fake people that just don't want to be honest with themselves. Number 5, I would really advise staying in halls for first year. Only because when I went into halls for first year, I met my boyfriend, which is obviously really nice. Cute, I know. And you get to know everybody in first year. It's not just your course friends, so you'll get to meet people that are on your course and people that aren't on your course. You'll get to know different friendship groups, and because you're in such a small packed area all together, you get on with each other, and you'll go into each other's flats, and you'll get to know everyone a lot easier. And then when it comes to second and third year, when you're probably living in a house and you're not really as close to everyone because you're not in the same block, you will still keep in contact, and it just gets you a lot more friends. You feel a lot more comfortable a lot quicker, and you'll see them around town, that kind of thing. It's a really good idea to live in halls first year. I would definitely advise it for anyone, especially if you're a shy person like I was, and you need to have a bit of a safe base almost, so you've got that kind of group at your home. Number 6, this isn't an easy one, and I've only managed to get one at the end of second year, but try and get a part-time job, even if it is one afternoon a week, as little as that, because student finance does not cut it. Obviously, as you will know, as you're applying for it, we get a maintenance grant, which is money that the government will give you for your living expenses. Now, depending on your home income, you will get a different bracket of money. I don't get as much as some other people. I get just below average, and it won't cut it. You will struggle the first year. I definitely did. It takes a long time to get used to trying to figure that all out. Got a job, and that money, when I earn it, is mine at the end of the month. Whereas all of my student finance has to go on rent. So obviously you're very lucky if your parents are able to help you out and that kind of thing. Some people aren't, which is also respectable. That's fine how it is. Try and get a part-time or a weekend job, because it will make a huge difference for you, and it'll be that extra money in your pocket just for when you want to go out, or you want to get your nails done, or anything you can actually spend on you, and it will just help in the long run. Number 7, have an open mind. This is a really big one for me, because when I mean have an open mind, I mean with uni, let yourself just try things, but also people. I have made friends that I will keep forever, but I've also made friends that I never ever thought I would. So in the sense of, you will see people and you'll kind of go, not my kind of person, not my kind of thing, probably going to avoid you a little bit. Just because you're in that kind of non-peripheral tunnel and you're not being open-minded. Whereas at uni, there are all kinds of people, tall, different cultures, different styles. You'll get gothic, you'll get hipster, whatever that is, you'll get everything, and you need an open mind. I had opinions when I first started, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to get on with you very well, and no word of a lie, they are one of my best friends, and I would not be without them. You need an open mind. You will make amazing friends, but half the time they won't be the people you expect. So please have an open mind when you go to uni. Get to know everyone. Don't have any stereotypes or instant judgments. Please get to know people and be open with the situations and friends that you're making. 8, have an iPad or a laptop instead of a billion notebooks. First year I had notebooks, and I do law, so it's a lot of writing. It is notebook after notebook after notebook, and it just becomes, you lose them all, the papers will rip, it'll get wet and ruined, blah blah blah. I now take an iPad. I have my iPad, it's a mini iPad, and it goes everywhere with me when I'm at uni. I have Word on it, I have PowerPoint on it, I have Excel on it, and I take it and that's what I write my lecture notes up on. I then transfer it onto my laptop and keep a second copy of my lecture notes on my laptop along with my essays and assignments and anything like that, just because paper gets confusing. On your computer you can make folders, you can make subjects, anything. It's so much easier. I would honestly advise having an iPad or a laptop to take with you. Number 9, study hard. We're going to uni because we want a degree. That's why we're there. Obviously we're there for the experience, like I said, and you need to experience it, but you're getting a degree. You're going to have to study. It's not always fun and games. I mean, from like February until the exams are over, we all pretty much quarantine ourselves into our rooms. Obviously first year is not so hard, you just have to pass to get into second year, and the grades don't transfer to your final grade ever. So you just need to pass in first year basically, and that is everybody's aim, which isn't too complicated. Me personally, I'm only in university in lectures and seminars between 8 and 10 hours a week. That is nothing. Like, my mum does more hours in a shift at work a day, in one day, and I do that in a week. People will turn around and be like, oh, you're doing nothing at uni, you're just slobbing around, you don't do anything, you're just there 8 hours a week. No. 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 Do not let people say that. We do go into uni 8 hours a week, but we also do a lot of work behind the scenes. You have to study hard, you have to like make sure you understand your subject. You do your seminar work for your homework to then go into your class and like speak about the subject, or there is a lot more to it. You'll have essays pretty much throughout the year. You need to study. Is what it is. Some people, and I know a lot of these, will literally fluke the year, not go to their lectures and walk out with amazing grades. I'm not that kind of person. I'm that person that has to like grind for my stuff. I have to work hard and I have to sit there for hours to try and understand something. Obviously law is a hard subject, but obviously all subject is hard for whoever's doing it. That's why they're doing it. It's a challenge, it's a subject they want to go into. But just make sure you study hard. Just try and push yourself to actually keep up with your work. Don't leave it till the last minute. I like to do my work the day I get it in preparation for the next week, and I can constantly keep up with my work as long as I start doing that when I get there. So don't forget, study hard. My final tip is budget. This is something I've learnt since I've started uni. If you already know how to budget, that's fantastic. It will come in very handy. When I say budget, here's an example of me not being able to budget. I got my student finance through in first year, the first time we got it through, which was mid-September we get it, and I went, oh my god, Mum and Dad aren't around, this is my money, it's for living, I'm going to go shopping. I spent £300 in a week on clothes. Obviously easy to do, isn't it, we all know, but don't do it, please don't do it, make sure you budget. I speak with my friends about this, and we all tend to try and have like £50 a week, so you can kind of food, a night out, just try and budget yourself per week with whatever money you've got. Obviously some people will go down to like £30 a week, £25 a week, some people will get 70 a week. It depends what you're able to do, but just make sure you budget so you don't leave yourself with nothing at the end. I hope you liked that. That was my top 10 tips for you guys starting uni. I hope it really helps you. I wish I had watched a video about it before I started uni. Yeah, so make sure you take them all into account when you're starting. Obviously have fun and enjoy it. Okay then, bye! See you in the next one.